Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been a while since I actually filmed something, so it feels a little bit odd doing this again, but figured for today I will go ahead and film for you guys a review of the newest addition to my collection, which is the Tory Burch Kira chevron mini bag in color new cream. But this is kind of like their ivory color. I think when I purchased this, there's only like the black, the white, which is this one, and the light green color. And then when I checked today, I think they still are the same selection, so no additional new color for fall, although we're still like in summertime, so I think it's still pretty early for them to kind of like release their new colors anyway. But I figured I would give you guys an update as to how this one is wearing. So I think I've had it for more than a month now, maybe closer to 2 months. I know when I uploaded that video, probably it's only been like 2 weeks ago, but I've actually had it longer than that. I just haven't had a chance to like film it and upload it. But I've had a pretty good idea as to how I'm liking this. Do I still like it? Do I still recommend it? What do I think about it? And all that stuff. And we'll probably do a little bit of like swap my purse out to a different one. Don't really have a lot of items in my handbag, so I don't normally do a what's in my bag video, because trust me guys, what I have in my purse it's super minimal, so it's kind of boring. But I don't like to do that. But I've been using this for a while now, and I figured I'd change that to a different one. I'll show you guys that, and let's see, I'll also give you an update as to what happened to the other Tory Burch that I had, which is the Fleming in the caramel color. I don't remember the name of that anymore, but I'll let you guys know as to some update about that. Anyway, let's get started. So first of all, as far as kind of like I can tell, I don't really see any wear and tear on this purse. So I don't baby my purse, as you guys know. I'm not rough with them, but I also don't like baby them whatsoever. So as far as like I can tell, being a light colored bag, a lot of times people usually would be concerned about color transfers, and so that's kind of like one of the things that I asked about this. Asked to the sales associate when I bought it, and she's like, it's not really it's not a common issue, although still want to be careful about, dark clothing, denim, stuff like that, because there is going to be a risk for a color transfer, especially with this really soft leather. But so far I haven't had that issue, and I mean, given I don't really wear a lot of dark clothing anyway, I don't have a lot of jeans or dark jeans that I wear, so I guess that's probably why I don't see any type of like color transfer whatsoever. Even in the bottom, and I do set this on the tables, guys. I mean, I do kind of clean it beforehand, but I would set it, and what I like about it is when I set it, it kind of stands on its own. I don't know if you can tell, like when you set it, it stands on its own, so it doesn't like flop or anything like that. But even if it does, that won't really bother me, and I don't really see any issues whatsoever. So let's see. As far as like stitching, I don't see any loose stitching on the sides or on the bottom. They're still all intact, which is good. And let's see, I don't particularly see any scratches on the flap also. I guess mainly because when I open it, I usually do this. I don't have really long nails either, so I guess that's why I don't run that risk of clawing my bag. Anyway, I don't see any scratches or whatnot, so that's really good. And then the inside, I don't know if that's kind of like what I have. Well, I have everything in there. It's pretty much kind of like what I have. So the inside, if I take everything out, so I'll take my card holder, my key fob, and other stuff. This is what it looks like on the inside. So it's kind of like a suede leather, I think that is suede on the inside, and one big compartment with 1, 2, 2 card slots. So even if you decide to not carry anything as far as like card holder, you should be able to carry comfortably at least like two card holders inside. Let's see what else. I don't see any stain whatsoever and on the interior of the bag. I don't have any organizer that I use. I'm not really a big fan of that. I think the only organizer that I use is for my Neverfull and for my 2 Chanels to kind of like give them some shape when they're not being used. But yeah, other than that, I don't have any organizer. So still pretty good. No indentions that I can see, no stains or anything like that. So she's still in pretty good shape, and I've been using her. It's not really every day because I don't really bring it to work, but you know, every weekend when we go out, and so far she's holding up pretty well. Would I recommend it? Yes, absolutely. If you don't have a white light purse in your collection for summertime or spring, I would definitely recommend this. I really like this a lot because of the very dainty chain. It's got a pretty good weight to it too. So it's not like super heavy, but it's also not, you know, cheap. It doesn't feel cheap. Let me just put it that way. And the length, it hits just right. So I am 5'3", 110 pounds. It hits me right on the spot, or it hits me just kind of like right on the hip area. So it's perfect. Unfortunately, it's not adjustable as far as like the strap, but I wouldn't necessarily want to adjust it anyway. When I wear it, it's usually crossbody, and it works perfectly. Like, I like where that hits, so I wouldn't necessarily change a thing. Do I wear it like one shoulder? No, not really. Not only because it's like really long for me, and my shoulders, guys, are really weird, where a lot of times with one shoulder purse, it just tends to roll, especially this kind of material for like the strap. I don't know if you can tell, but the chains, they're not slippery, but they can easily slip if you have a weird shoulder like mine. So normally I would just like carry it crossbody. What else? I think that's kind of like it. It's a pretty light purse, so not a lot of weight to it, empty. And because it's small, you can definitely put a lot of stuff in it. I don't really pack a lot for my normal purse anyway, so I don't worry about it being too heavy or anything like that. It is definitely a mini bag, but it's not a micro, so you can put all your essentials plus some more, and I think you'll be good to go. What else? I think that's it. So the corners, no wear and tear that I can tell. Still in pretty good shape, and will totally recommend it. Yeah. What else? Okay, so let's go over should we do the swap now? Okay, so I guess I'm gonna do the swap now since we're already here. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back. So I don't really carry a lot of stuff. I would carry my key fob, card holder, and then eye drops, sanitizer, lip balm. I should really carry a lotion too, but I just don't have a small lotion that I use on a regular basis, so that's why I don't have it there. But it's just having of course, and cell phone. If I'm using my cell phone right now to film, but if I have to have my cell phone, it would fit right here just fine, no problem. And it's still close. And guys, the magnet on this one, it's really strong, so you don't have to worry about pickpockets trying to like open it without you knowing whatsoever. All right, so the purse that I'm gonna switch my items to is actually going to be one of the newer addition to my collection. This one I have unboxed with you guys, but I haven't actually worn it since I've gotten it, so this is gonna be the first time that I will wear it. And I bought this specifically for like a lot of walking and whatnot. So in a couple of weeks we're going to be going to Europe, and I'm actually thinking if I'm going to be doing a vlog. I've never done a vlog before, but I don't have a gimbal, so I know that if I use my phone, I could use it, but it's probably going to be pretty shaky, and I don't know if you guys are really interested in like vlogs and stuff. I have told myself that if I reach a certain number of subscribers, like 1,000 subscribers, I probably would go ahead and try and buy a gimbal and even a new tripod so that I could, if I have to do a top-down type of like videos, it'd be easier. But you know, I have to give myself that goal. Right now I think we're like 160 subscribers, which is definitely getting there, so thank you so much guys for subscribing to my video. But if we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll probably get a gimbal and a new tripod. Okay, so we're gonna change out to this Gucci. I honestly don't know what it's called anymore. I feel like with a lot of the fashion houses, they're all called pretty similar. Like this is gonna be the Gucci Messenger bag or Gucci mini bag, but I think the official name for this is, give me 1 second guys, I will just go ahead and try and see if I can find it. Okay, my channel, this is called the Gucci Ophidia GG shoulder bag, this mini one, and they have a lot of different ones. They have ones that are even bigger than this. I think they have one that's a little bit on the, like instead of like a north-south design, it's like a little bit more on the wider side. Anyway, we're gonna change out to this one right here. So let's open it up. It's still, as far as the zipper, it's still really stiff because I haven't really used it, so hopefully it softens up. I have other Gucci, and I know that they're usually pretty stiff when you first use them, and then they will soften, but not as much. It's because the Gucci leather is really thick. So we're gonna go ahead and open that one up, and then we'll just put our card holder or the key fob, key case, card holder, and my 3 other stuff, which is sanitizer, lip balm, and eye drops. And this one actually I feel like will have a little bit more room. It's a little bit deeper, so you can even add it. You can add a lot more things. My phone will definitely fit in there just fine. You got like an extra pocket right here where you can definitely put cards, receipts, and whatnot, which is pretty handy when you're out and about and just walking. So this one right here, if you close it all the way, and I have it set to the last hole thingy, and I'm gonna be wearing it just like so. So it fits everything. It feels really comfortable. I like this thicker strap because it's not gonna dig into my shoulder as much, and then, you know, if you're gonna be walking for a while and you have this, you want it to be a little bit more comfortable. This one, it is comfortable, although I have only really worn it when we go to the groceries, when we go to the mall. So, and a lot of times, really guys, if I'm being honest, this actually stays underneath my baby stroller, so I don't even like wear it. But you know, on the times that I've worn it, probably like an hour or two, I haven't really had any issues whatsoever. But this one, I can see how it's gonna be really comfortable. And I don't think I have, I don't have a review for this one just yet because it's a new one that I have and I haven't really worn it. So I'll be able to give you guys an updated version, updated review of this one once I actually start wearing it and get a good idea of how it is. Anyway, there's that. And it just it's really, really comfortable. Feels comfortable. So I'm going to be using this one from now on for at least the next month or two, and then I'll give you a little bit more of an update to that, okay? All right, so there's that. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is The Tory Burch Fleming, small Fleming convertible in caramel that I also unboxed in my channel. So that one was really great. It's a great size, perfect and everything. However, guys, I have to let it go. After wearing it for one time, I realized that the chain, it just drove me crazy. I don't know what it was, but it's like I kept fidgeting with the chain, and I don't know, I mean, as beautiful as that bag is, to me the chain just never worked. And I think that was one of the reasons why it took me forever to actually go for that bag, even though it's beautiful and it's always like reminds me of Chanel every time that I see it, and I was like, this is really great. But the chain, something about the chain, it's not that it's chunky, because it is chunky, but the Chanel 19's chain is actually also chunky, and that one worked just fine. Somehow something about the chain of the Fleming just kind of like, it just didn't really work for me, so I had to let it go. I haven't had a chance to like actually review it or to make a review out of it, because I've only worn it one time and I can't really review something that I haven't really used. So other than that, I have nothing else for that bag. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are having a good week. Have a good weekend ahead, and then I will see you guys in my next channel. Thank you so much and have a good one. Bye bye.